FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, Bobzilla, it's Corey Harris from Mother 13.
Who is this?
It's Corey Harris from Mother 13.
Corey Harris. What is Mother 13?
Come on, Bobzilla, that's not funny. It's way too early for this. We're all big fans of the 102 Morning Zoo, and we're really looking forward to playing that 102 FM Vanilla Coke garden party at the Alltel Pavilion next month. So come on, just
Corey? I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. I think you might have the wrong radio station or something. You said, what was the station you said it was?
Well, the 102 Morning Zoo.
This is WFMU. Yeah, I think you're probably trying to call the Edge station. It's 102.2.
Oh, geez. Well, I guess the publicist at the label screwed this up. I'm supposed to be doing an interview with Bobzilla and the Morning Zoo crew.
You're calling a Morning Zoo crew?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it's 9:15 at night right now. Why would you be calling a Morning Zoo?
Wait, what time is it?
No, it's 9:15 p.m.
Oh my gosh! Wow, that's kind of embarrassing. I mean, it's true that you really do lose track of time when you're on the road.
You lost track of time. You lost track of 12 hours.
Yeah. Earlier today, Mother 13 played here in Nashville at the Bud Light Snickers Dancing in the District Festival, and I must have conked out, after I got back on the bus. I thought I slept through the whole day. So it's only 9 o'clock?
It's only not, yeah, you just played earlier today.
Yeah. Well, that's great, though, so now I can go back to the hotel and hang out with the guys from Sister Sheila and Splendid. Sister
Sheila?
Yeah.
That's another band?
All three of our bands are all over the radio.
I honestly don't know your music, though, Corey.
Hey, well, do yourself a favor, then, and why don't you go into the library and cue up our first single, Wired, from our debut record.
I seriously doubt we have your record in the library. What? Mother 13?
Yeah. You got to have our new record. I was told that Frankie got the record into every Clear Channel station in the tri-state area, so you've got to have one.
This is not a Clear Channel station, though. This is a freeform station.
What does that mean?
Means it's kind of like listener supported, and we can program our own music.
What, like public television that no one watches?
Well, yeah, yes, like public television that no one watches. Yeah, just like that.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you come by the Vanilla Coke garden party at Alltel Pavilion next month, and I'll see what I can do about hooking you up with some Clear Channel guys. They love us, and we play. Actually, we played their corporate party last month, and it was very cool. And we've actually done tons of Clear Channel radio festivals too.
Mm-hmm. So you do all these radio festivals.
Oh yeah, we do all of them.
And they're sponsored by Clear Channel, and you get your record on those stations.
Right.
You're part of that whole loop where it's like they put you on like a tour where you're playing afternoon shows all over the country.
Right.
For these radio stations festivals, or they don't play your record, which is like one of the sleaziest tactics in the business.
Oh, well, you make it sound dirty.
Well, it kind of is dirty.
Oh no, it's not. I mean, our manager Rupert, he says that them playing our records is better than getting paid, and at this point we're getting so many spins on radio stations across the country that he says once the people actually start buying the records, that within 2 years we'll probably have recouped the recording costs.
So you're just hoping against hope that you actually sell some records, otherwise you're going to get dropped.
Oh, we're not going to get dropped.
You're in a prime position to get dropped, though.
Why do you say that?
Because you're just one of 800 bands, and you're just playing the game completely, hoping that if your record doesn't hit a home run, you're going to get dropped.
I see. If only you could hear us, I know you would totally dig it.
Mm-hmm. And what do you guys sound like? What does Mother 13 sound like?
We got so many influences. We're five guys in our mid-20s. So we grew up on everything, basically. And,
you grew up on everything.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to nail it down, I'd probably say we're like a cross between, Zeppelin, The Clash, The Who, Nirvana and REM.
So you're a cross between, let me get, Led Zeppelin,
Mm-hmm.
The Clash,
Yeah.
The Who, Nirvana, and REM.
Yeah.
That sounds, maybe that could be okay. I don't know.
What if I played you our new single over the phone?
Mm-hmm.
And turn you and whatever listeners you might have at this time.
Whatever listeners I might have at this time.
On to Mother 13. What do you think? You could be known as the guy that broke our band to public radio.
Why don't you play it then?
Okay, here you go.
So I guess
right?
I can announce this. The name of your band is Mother 13.
Yeah, and this is called Wired, and it's the first single off our brand new album called High Dive.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. What do you think?
Oh my God, that's like the worst record I've ever heard in my life. Wait, you said, hold on, yeah, a combination of Led Zeppelin, The Clash,
Right.
The Who, and Nirvana,
And REM.
and REM, and it sounds like that.
Yeah, I mean it's distinctively Mother 13.
I mean, it's like so generic, isn't it? It's like, I mean, who is even a fan of your music?
Well, I just wish you could have seen us play Saturday at the Heineken Chips Ahoy Fun Rally in Cleveland. Those people were going nuts for it.
At the Heineken Chips Ahoy Fun Rally.
Yeah, it's like a whole tie-in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The previous day at the Earthling Pringles Summer Slam Jam in Roanoke, we totally tore the place apart.
And is that what your summer has pretty much been? Is you just...
Well, we did that. We also did a couple weeks on Taco Bell's Muy Caliente second stage at the Jeep Outdoor Festival with Sheryl Crow and Train.
It's pretty obvious. What do you just play? Like these product-sponsored outdoor festivals? I mean, have you ever played like a show and with like actual fans like buying a ticket and showing up to see you?
Well, we've done showcases, if that's what you mean.
No, that's not what I don't mean. Showcases
like South by Southwest, we did that once.
No, well, I don't mean South by Southwest. I mean like an actual, like, we are at a club. It will cost you $10 to come see us, and people they pay their $10 and they come in and they see you.
That's further down the line, I think. Rupert, says we should play these shows because people might not want to check out a band that they've never heard before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's your name?
Tom,
things are really different now out there. Like when you and I were kids growing up, we just walk down the block and go check out Nirvana at the local punk club. But nowadays you got to hook up with Clear Channel and Doritos, if you want people to come see you.
So yeah, well, I mean, I did see Nirvana back at Maxwell's.
Yeah, they were great.
I guess the Bleach was out when I saw them, and they that was probably like 89 or 90.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. So you walked.
What, they're bleaching what?
No, the name of the album was Bleach.
No, the name of the album is Nevermind.
Well, the name of the album before that was called Bleach.
I don't think so, but anyway, go ahead.
So anyway, I mean, I saw them at a club, and so you saw them at a club too?
Well, no, I actually never saw them, but I was just trying to make a point with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So back in 89 or 90?
Right.
You were not like a big Nirvana fan?
No, well, I mean, they didn't come out until 92 or something, but Back then, probably I was into.
Well, no, they were around before that, though.
Well, I don't know. God, the first tape I probably got was that first Vanilla Ice tape, and we still play that on the bus. I mean, it's kind of it's cool to listen to it still. I think. But, I mean,
so Vanilla Ice was like that's kind of where you got into music.
That was like the first thing that I heard really that I bought. Yeah, then I got into like the Black Metallica record.
Yeah, that's a shocker. So that was like the Metallica album. So you went from that to Metallica.
Well, you sound like a snob, and
well, I'm not. I know I'm not a snob. I mean, you're talking about Mother 13 like you're this amalgam of some of the best bands ever.
Well, you heard the song.
Yeah, I did, and it was the most generic, lifeless thing I ever heard.
Well,
I can't even know how you could equate that. The only thing that has in common with Led Zeppelin is like that it was recorded. Is like the only thing it has in common with Led Zeppelin.
So you are being a jerk. Okay.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm being. No, I'm pretty much calling you out on dropping these insane references that you don't sound anything like. What label are you on? Are you like on like Huggies Records?
No,
I mean, does Huggies put your album out also?
We're on RCA Records.
You're on RCA Records. Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been together?
We got signed in January. We played a couple showcases before that, just in our rehearsal place.
Mm-hmm.
That Rupert put together and.
Who is Rupert?
He's our manager.
Okay.
Yeah, and he had some contacts there, and he sent them a couple photos of us, and they liked what they saw, and they came down.
So you got signed on your photo?
Well, yeah. I mean,
like, what do you look like?
Well, I've done some modeling over the years.
Oh, okay.
And Randy, our bass player, has been on Dawson's Creek a couple times.
Mm-hmm. So you guys are like, can I just go take a guess here, a shot in the dark? Were any of you at like a famed kind of school, like when you were growing up?
Our drummer was, Pete. Yeah.
Yeah, and he could probably like dance also or something.
That's Jared. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you guys are pretty much just entertainers.
Well, I mean, you got to be nowadays. Like I said, it's not like the old days when we would walk down and see, Black Flag play.
You never walked down and saw Black Flag play a show. You're just trying to leech onto someone else's credibility.
I don't know who you're talking about. I mean,
you just said it. You just said we used to walk down and see them.
Well, I meant we are our generation. The people that dig Mother 13.
So Black Flag fans. Are you think that they're going to make the natural progression?
I think they'll love it.
Into Mother 13.
Why not? I mean, we got the urgency that they had, and we've got we've got like a little bit of that Chili Peppers funk too, that you heard.
I didn't hear any urgency or any funk in anything that you just played.
You need to listen again, I guess. But hey, well, anyway, dude.
Yeah, what's that, dude?
We got more shows coming up. I want to tell your people about.
Okay.
We're going to hook up with the Scott Tissue's Fall Into Softness tour in September, and then we're going to move on to the third stage of the Dr. Pepper Presents the Sounds of Tomorrow Today tour. I want everyone to look out for that.
On the third stage.
Yeah.
So you guys are playing what is that? So there's a main stage.
There's the main stage, which is the big amphitheater.
Yeah.
Then there's the second stage, which is like two flatbed trucks.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an awning.
Where is third stage? In the men's room?
Third stage it's not actually on the ground. It's sort of as people are pulling in.
So you're playing the parking lot.
It's actually not it's outside the gate.
Now, do you have to buy a ticket for that?
I don't know. I hope not.
You don't know.
I want to see those shows.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Todd. I got to tell you,
it's Tom.
Whatever. Please don't take offense if within a year our paths cross and I don't have time for you. Okay.
Okay. What's your name again? Corey.
Yes.
Corey, I will try not to take offense when you're a huge rock star and you don't have time for me.
Well, that's very...
So, like, when you're picturing me being at, like, a Mother 13 concert.
Well, I'm picturing you actually standing outside the gate where the third stage is, where another up-and-coming band is, and you're trying to get in, and you're like, I know Corey, I know Mother 13. I was one of the first to do a public access interview with
so
them.
I'll be out there just begging to get backstage.
Well, of course you will. I mean, you'll have read all about what we're all about in that Rolling Stone
now
cover,
with these
cover story.
Yeah, the Rolling Stone cover. With these product tours you do, do they give you like free like vanilla Coke?
Oh yeah, we get tons of what we call swag.
Oh, you call it swag.
That's free stuff. The best one was probably the Earthlink Pringles thing, because we got, obviously we got a lot of Pringles tins, and we also got those Earthlink starter CDs, for internet access.
Oh wow! So they actually gave you the starter CDs.
Oh yeah.
So
it was a pretty sweet deal.
And they just don't give them out to anybody.
I don't think so. No.
Mm-hmm. Well, Corey, you are a you sound like a force in the music business that will have to be reckoned with.
Well, thank you for recognizing that.
I'm completely lying again about that.
You're being a jerk.
And you're really quick on the uptake.
Okay. Hey, it's early for me,
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah. Why don't you get back on your van and then
it's a bus.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Prevost bus. Yeah.
Come November, you're going to be wishing you still had some of those Pringles tins left over. You might want to start kind of like hoarding them, because when after your band gets dropped 6 weeks from now, which is just pretty much inevitable,
no,
you're going to be living on that Pringles.
Hey, the only thing I'm going to be hoarding is condoms, because I'm going to have so many luscious babes all over me.
Yeah. Okay. So many luscious babes all over.
It's already starting. I saw some girl looking at me today.
Where?
In Nashville here.
While you were on the bill?
While I was loading the gear out with.
She probably thought you were a roadie. And then you could probably get her backstage.
I'm pretty sure she saw me up there on stage. Oh, jeez. Dude.
Yeah?
I got a split.
Hey, good luck there.
All right, smell you later, Dink.
Oh, thank you. Great. Corey from Mother 13 checking in. Complete deluded moron.